Imagine being on vacation with your husband's family when your brother-in-law starts making wildly inappropriate comments to you that makes you feel so uncomfortable. And it only happens when you're alone. So he comes up to you and says things like, I wonder what our roles would be if something happened to my brother. I wonder the things we would do together if something happened to my brother. I had a dream about us last night. You were doing some really weird things. I'm not going to tell you what you were doing, but they were really weird. And then later that night, when you're all together as a family playing Pictionary, he's drawing, and the mother in law is like, oh, it looks like X. You just agree, and he becomes enraged at you. And in front of everybody, accuses you of talking about his genitals earlier that day when you guys were alone. No one had your back. The mother in law just laughed it off. That's just him. And all you know is, I felt so uncomfortable. I don't want to be around them, but I don't know how to navigate this going forward. First of all, I'm so sorry that happened. Absolutely so sorry. I would have been so scared being away from my home, my own family. Like, I would have hated that and not felt like anyone had my back. The first thing I would do if I were in your shoes is record a voice note of my experience. This is what happened. This is how I felt. Because the further we get away from an experience, the higher chance we are to talk ourselves out of what we felt in our gut. So you want to stay connected to your gut in this circumstance because we don't know if anything else is going on underneath the surface with your brother-in-law. I'll just say that. Voice note. Next, I would figure out, what can I still do with this family? What am I comfortable with? The way you're describing it, it only happens when you're alone. So for me, I might be able to still be with his family, shorter visits if my husband's by my side. Then I would go to my husband and I would definitely use the CLEAR framework to come up with a connect, limit, benefit style script with this, because you don't want him to be defensive or feel like he has to protect his family when you're coming to him. So you say, I love making memories with your family. I want to make sure that keeps happening. Because of your brother's behavior, I'm going to have to shorten the duration of my visits. That way I can still keep coming. We can keep making memories and it doesn't have to be awkward or tense. Then provide reassurance if he pushes back and repeat the boundary if necessary. So again, with the CLEAR framework, you have connect, limit, benefit to him, the person you're setting the boundary with, and then assurance if they push back, and then gently repeat your boundary. So again, I'm so sorry that happened. I would take this seriously. And if you guys are looking for that style of script, I'm happy to send you the framework. Just DM me CLEAR formula and I'll send it your way.